Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope your day's off to a great start. Happy last day of October 2023, or happy Halloween if you will. I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Because it is the very end of the month, we are going to take a look through my beauty trash from the month of October. So like a normal person, I have been taking all of the trash, so the things that I've finished in terms of hair care, body care, skin care, hair, you know, all of the beauty junk. When I finish those products, I walk those empties into this room here. There is a closet off to the side here with this bucket sitting in there. And I just toss all those empties in there, and then at the end of each month, I go through and I give you guys some final reviews. I don't think that there is any better review of a product than a finished review of a product. So usually by the time that you finish a bottle of, I don't know, perfume, skincare, hair care, whatever it is, maybe it's a foundation, you usually have a pretty good idea whether you love that product, whether you would repurchase that product, whether you would recommend that product, who you would recommend it to, whether it was worthwhile overall, right? Because this stuff usually isn't cheap. So anyway, I have a bucket of things here. Honestly, there's a lot of things that I really loved this past month that I finished up. In full disclosure, I didn't necessarily start all of these things in the month of October and finish them in October. Some of these things have been open for a couple of months. Some of these things have been open for a year. And one of these things potentially could have been open for 2 years. I don't know. I think it was expired. I ended up finishing one of these products on my body just because it smelled kind of funky when I went to go put it on my face, but we'll discuss when we get there. So without further ado, everything is listed and linked in the description box down below. Feel free to reference any of this stuff down there. And I'm just gonna start grabbing. So strap in, I don't know, maybe get a cup of coffee. There's a lot to discuss. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna grab are my first 2 bottles of Kirkland Signature Minoxidil 5% foam. Okay, if you are new here, I am currently dealing with some hair loss that is related not only to my perimenopause symptoms, a little bit of stress, and it turns out I had an iron deficiency, all of which contributed to some pretty significant hair loss over the course of the last couple of months. I think my body was just kind of like, okay, yeah, we can't hang on to everything anymore, so we're gonna release the hair, which great. Oh, I hate it. I have lost probably a third, if not slightly more, of the density of my hair. And all over. Like, I wasn't just losing it like at my crown, I was losing it from all over. So I've been using the Kirkland Minoxidil foam in the 5%, by the way. Even if you're a woman, you can use 5%. Now, obviously, if you are thinking about getting pregnant or you're breastfeeding, you need to be careful with stuff like this. But if you're not, then it should be pretty safe for you to use this. It is just external. But it does really help to stimulate your hair to grow again. I'm seeing that. I have tons of new growth. It's annoying because it all wants to stick straight up out of my head. So I've spent quite a bit of time kind of taming all of that, but it works. So I have a whole video series about all of the things that I'm currently doing to help me regrow my hair. You can find those on my channel. I will link a couple of those videos in the description box down below. But I can tell you that probably the biggest game changer is definitely adding in minoxidil. It works. So if you are losing hair, definitely talk to your doctor, talk to a dermatologist, whoever you feel comfortable seeing for that. I talked to my primary care physician. I have a dermatologist, but yeah, it's kind of hard to get in with him. So I just talked to my regular physician, and she was like, yeah, you're losing your hair for these reasons, and use the 5%. She actually suggested the foam because it comes with less side effects than the liquid from what she has noticed in her patients. So the liquid, while it probably maybe lasts a little bit longer, this is supposed to be a 1-month supply, by the way, and I started this towards the end of September. So I'm getting about 3 weeks out of a can, but I'm, again, putting it all over my scalp. But anyway, even though the liquid, I think, goes a little bit further, the foam has a lot less of, like, the drying effects that the liquid can have on your scalp. So If you're struggling with the minoxidil liquid, do not give up. Just please try the foam. And again, the most economical way to get this is in the box of 6 cans from Costco. I think it's $49.99. So if you divide that by the 6 cans, that makes each can quite affordable. So try it. I love the minoxidil. It's working really well for me. And while I'm at it, just because we're talking about hair, I am still taking my beloveds. There will be a sale on the City Beauty website coming up during the month of November. I cannot give you exact details on it yet, but I will let you know that there will be a significant sale coming up at some point soon, where you can get these at a discount. I typically will buy about 6 months worth when they go on sale. So I am eagerly waiting for that sale to happen as well, because I will be placing my order to get another 6 months worth. The Complete Skin Restore is just a game changer for me in terms of my hair. This has helped my hair grow so much faster. And now that I'm dealing with loss, the regrowth is faster, I think, because of this. This has made my hair so long. In the past, I mean, I really chopped my hair a lot because it was thinning out so significantly. So earlier this month, I actually took off like 3 inches of my hair. It was a significant amount, but it needed to be done just because it was getting so thin. But these are such a game changer for me, you guys. They do have biotin as well as a host of other good for you ingredients, just in terms of your skin, your hair, and your nails. These keep my nails looking fantastic. These are my own natural nails. Now they do have shellac. Oh, this is shellac. I have shellac over top. But yeah, the fantastic I would recommend these wholeheartedly. So, and I know you guys are always wondering about the upcoming sales. So just trust me, I'll be sharing the information soon. All right. This is the Derma E Thickening Conditioner for Thinning Hair. This is with therapeutic mint and herbal blend, if you will. I really like this. This is the conditioner. The shampoo, I have like 1 or 2 uses left out of. I always finish conditioner way before I finish shampoo. I realize it's reversed for some people, but for me, I have always gone through conditioner faster. I really like this stuff a lot. I don't love a minty scent necessarily when it comes to hair care products, but I did find this very soothing. It certainly gave my hair a lot more oomph, if you will. So when I was blow drying it and using my volumizing treatments, which I'm so much more heavily dependent on these days, this just, it did give me really, really great looking hair, even though my hair is struggling right now when I was using this in the morning. So I would recommend it. It's affordable. The Derma E hair care products are on the Ulta side of, on the drugstore side of Ulta. And you can use their $3.50 off coupons, or a lot of times they send out like the 20% off coupon for anything on the drugstore side. So totally worth putting this in your cart the next time that you either have a coupon or you're just in the market for a new shampoo and conditioner. I would recommend that. And it's working really well on my gray hair. So, I mean, it hasn't dried it out. It hasn't left it feeling crunchy or dry, despite it being specifically for, you know, kind of like adding some volume to your hair, if you will. All right, this I was super bummed to finish, but this is now discontinued from what I can tell. This is the Professional Hairstyling Bamboo Anti-Breakage Thermal Heat Protectant. Now I had a backup of this that I purchased. I got, I think 2 or 3 of these at my local Costco a few years ago when these were being clearanced out. I want to say that this bamboo brand is, I think this is under the Alterna brand. Now it doesn't say that on the back here. It says distributed by Henkel Corporation, but I think that Henkel also owns Alterna. Again, don't quote me on any of that, but moral of the story is this was a heat protectant that I really loved for a number of years, and I finally finished my last backup of it. It smelled so good. Oh, so good. Very perfumey, but delicious. And this, yeah, this said that it protected hair up to 428 degrees, which I don't get anywhere near that number with like heat styling tools near my hair. I don't even use the highest setting on my Dyson hair dryer, like the highest heat setting. I use the medium one. I just try to stay away from heat as much as possible for my hair, especially right now since it's just so, it's not necessarily fragile, I just lost so much of it that I'm trying to take care of every last little strand that I have. So I think that's pretty much it for hair care in here. So let's move on to skincare. There's quite a bit of skincare in here. Now, this first one here is the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, which I have loved Sunday Riley Good Jeans forever. Just absolute, why are you not focusing? Oh, the little box only wants to focus on my face. I'll have to, I don't know how I turn that feature on, but figure out how to turn that off. All right, so Sunday Riley Good Jeans. This is an all-in-one lactic acid treatment with licorice root. Again, I have gone through many, many bottles of this in my years that I have been into skincare. However, Dermatology has a very similar serum now called I think it's the LA Refining Serum. Love it. It also is a lactic acid. It really gives me the exact same results. It is less expensive. I have a discount code with Dermatology, and I do use that code when I shop there because it saves me 20%. So going forward, I am just going to purchase the Dermatology because it's cheaper. This is the 1.7 ounce of the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, and I want to say this is somewhere in the like $80 to $90 price range. It's quite spendy. Again, it's a fabulous product, but if I can get the same results from something that's a little bit less expensive, I would probably rather go that route. So yeah, this might be my last bottle of it. I mean, unless I get it in like a, like one of those boxes, like a FabFitFun, or, you know, a lot of times the holiday advent calendars that come out, sometimes they will include some Sunday Riley Good Jeans. If I happen to get it that way, I will absolutely use it again. But the LA Refining Serum from Dermatology is what I'm personally going to move towards. If you're interested in trying that, I will put the information for that as well as the discount code down below. But this has been an absolutely fantastic product for me. But again, if I can save a few bucks, I will. All right, we have a toner here. I really love using lightweight essences and toners instead of like a couple of like heavier moisturizing products. For my oily skin type, that just is better for me. Light layers versus one heavy layer of hydration, if you will. So the Galenay face vinegar, which is meant to tone, soothe, and brighten the skin. This has both prebiotics as well as postbiotics in it. I really enjoyed this product. I will say the fragrance of it was a little tough. Craig did not like the smell of this. It kind of has a funky smell to it. A little bit like, definitely a little bit vinegary, but also just very, very natural smell. And they did not put any, there's no fragrance in here. This is a French skincare brand, by the way. There's no fragrance in here to cover up that smell. So those of you that are always looking for skincare products without fragrance, check out this line. I think you'll probably have pretty good luck with this. I would absolutely purchase this. I really liked it a lot. Definitely look into the benefits of prebiotics and postbiotics in terms of skincare. Yeah, it's a really great product for my oily skin and super easy to apply because it absorbed very quickly. So it was something easy that was, you know, just simple for me to incorporate both evening and in the morning into my skincare routine. All right, I actually went through 4 of these. I only kept one because, I don't know, stuff like this I just usually end up tossing. Also, I went through a couple of sheet masks, but I just tossed those packages. So they were from City Beauty. They're hydro masks. Love them, they're so good. Anyway, this is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel Pads. I don't recommend using these on a daily basis at all. I think that's a lot, that's too much. But once a week, these are a wonderful 2-step process that gives me a little bit of an additional exfoliation that is very gentle, but again, effective. So you take out one of these pads. Step 1, obviously you start with that. You put that all over your face. I put it on my neck, the back of my hands. You wait 2 minutes. I don't know, typically time gets away from me, so that'll stay on for like 5-10 minutes sometimes. No adverse effects from that, by the way. And then you go in with step 2, you take that towelette out and then you neutralize that peel with the neutralizing towelette. So again, face, neck, backs of hands, and a really great gentle exfoliation that works incredibly well. These are quite spendy, so that's another reason why I think you don't necessarily need them every single day. I don't even think you need them like a few times a week. Like, honestly, for me, once a week is plenty. So a box of 30 lasts me for quite some time. I don't know. I love that product. I think it's great. This is my beloved, you guys know how I feel about this. There's usually a bottle of this, like roughly, I would say like every other month. This is the Paula's Choice Clinical Niacinamide 20% treatment with acetylglucosamine and purslane. Love it. This is what changed the look of my pores. Now, I still have pores. They didn't go away, but they are significantly smaller looking because of this. Niacinamide is a fantastic ingredient to help with the look of your pores. It also helps with brightening the skin. There's a lot of people that say that no one just, which is always a wild statement to me, like across the board, no one should use more than like a 5% niacinamide. Listen, if that's what works for you, then use the 5%. I have used 5%, I have used 10%, and I've used 20%. I'm telling you that for me, the 20% really was the game changer percentage. Like 20% is the number that I need for my pores. But if you are just starting out, you don't know how your skin's going to react to niacinamide, you might want to start out at 5 or 10%. Paula's Choice does have a 10%. I think that one would be a great place to start. But if you have tough, oily skin like me, I don't know. I've heard very few people have reactions to this. So, but that being said, it could happen. Anyway, I ordered a backup of this from the most recent Sephora sale that's happening. So if you want to save 20% and you have rouge, buy it from Sephora. But also the Paula's Choice website where I normally purchase this usually has 20 or 25% off as well. So wherever you get it, just get it. It's so good. Speaking of Holy Grail Paula's Choice products that I just continue to repurchase over and over again, and you'll see a backup of this in my Sephora haul coming up. It is the Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is my everyday SPF that I've been using for eons. Listen, this is the best for every day for me. It's not waterproof, so it's not great when I'm outdoors working in the garden during the summer and I'm sweating a lot. It's not great. Well, I'm not a swimmer, so it doesn't really matter. I don't get in the water. But this is not waterproof, so, you know, you would need something else for that. If you are looking for something waterproof for oily skin, may I recommend the Dermatology Daydream. This is an SPF 40 and it's water and sweat resistant for up to 80 minutes. So this summer I was using this on vacation and when I was outside. Again, don't really get into the pool, so not so much an issue there, but yeah, if you want something waterproof or water resistant, get that, but just for every day, this is fabulous. But I have another Dermatology, where's the lid? Oh, here it is. Oh, you can see the color of the tint in here. There you go. This is the Dermatology Physical Tinted Moisturizer SPF 44. This is a universal tint. So it even works for my very, very pale, pasty skin. This does have a touch of a glow to it though. I really like this one a lot. This has an SPF of 44, so slightly higher SPF. On days where I don't mind a little bit more of a glow, I would use this. Now, I killed most of the glow with my powder foundation, but this wore extremely well on my oily skin. This is zinc oxide as well as titanium dioxide. This is just zinc oxide, so they're both mineral SPFs. Mineral works best for me personally. I find that the zinc oxide especially is the very best for helping to control a lot of my excess oil production. But this is fabulous. I will repurchase this for sure. I think it's a really great SPF. And in terms of SPFs that work great for my oily skin from Dermatology, again, this one and the other ones are better than the other SPFs that I tried from Dermatology. So anyway, she's a good one. Definitely worth a try. Let's keep going with skincare. This is the Skin Chemist's Caviar Nutrition Eye Serum. I purchased this directly from Skin Chemist's. Now, at some point along the lines, I got a discount code with these guys. I have no idea why. But anyway, I was able to get this at a little bit of a discount. It's kind of an expensive eye cream. So I was curious, based on the price point, if this was really worth it. I think this is somewhere around like 70 bucks. kind of spendy. Honestly, I don't think that I would pay full price for this. I think at the discount that I got it at, I would consider purchasing it again. But that being said, I'm really enjoying the Dermatology. They have a new retinol eye cream that I'm using that is just so fabulous. So I don't know. I think it was nice and I enjoyed using it. It definitely hydrated my under eye area, but I don't know. You also don't need an eye cream. People say this all the time, you don't need an eye cream. If you have a well-formulated moisturizer that doesn't cause milia under this like sensitive area here, then use that. Bring your regular facial moisturizer up underneath your eye area and use that. I just like using things. Like, I'm just a skincare person, right? Not everybody's a skincare person. So if you're not, then there's a lot of products that you use in your everyday routine that can play double duty for you. I just like buying specific products for specific areas. And I can use this channel as an excuse to do that, which is absurd. I shouldn't be doing that, but here I am doing it. Anyway, this is the Derma E Advanced Peptides and Flora Collagen Gentle Jelly Cleanser. That's a mouthful. With rice powder and amino acids. Listen, I would even recommend this for a super, super sensitive skin. This was such a gentle cleanser. I loved using this in the morning for the last couple of months in the shower. I do wash my face twice a day. In the morning, I use a much more gentle, you know, just one-step type cleanser. In the evening, I do a double cleanse because I wear SPF. I wear a lot of makeup, so I have to get that stuff off. But in the morning, I like to just do a little refresh before going in with my morning skincare routine. I have loved this. Very gentle. The rice powder provides like the most gentle exfoliation. This is not scratchy at all. So that's why I would say if you have sensitive skin, I think you'd really enjoy this. In fact, I even use this like on my eyelids just to get like a little bit of gentle exfoliation on my eyelids. I typically stay away from, you know, the whole eye area with anything remotely scratchy or abrasive. But this, super gentle, a little bit went a long way. I really like this on my neck as well. It's just a really great gentle cleanser. It's really, really good. Another cleanser that I was loving at the bathroom sink at night is the Pharmacy Whipped Greens Oil-Free Foaming Cleanser. This has moringa and papaya in it. I like using this with the Pharmacy Green Clean. So as far as like a two-step routine, these two products were it for me for a lot of this past month. I love this. This is super gentle. It does such a good job of getting anything that the Green Clean may have left behind, but this never has left my face feeling dry or tight or itchy afterwards. And a lot of like oily skin cleansers can leave your skin feeling that way. This does not do that. I have a discount code with Pharmacy, so if you want to save 20% with these guys, the information will be down below. You can just order directly from the Pharmacy website. That's good on anything across their website. So if you don't have 20% off, if you're not Rouge at Sephora and you want to pick some things up from Pharmacy, just shop directly with them and save that 20% because that's better than 15 or 10% off. Anyway, let's keep going. The Madagascar Centella Ampule from Skin, either 1004 or 1004. I never did figure out how to say the name of this brand. This is a Korean skincare brand that I picked up either at like Yes Style or another one of those like Korean skincare websites that sell a bunch of different Korean skincare products. This is a cruelty-free brand. I really like a lot of these Madagascar Centella products from this particular skincare line. I finished a couple of them. I think they're fantastic, absolutely worth checking out. Again, this was more of like this was like a toner type consistency, so lighter, so absorbed really well. So on a lot of days I would pair, you know, this and this together along with another toner, and it was just really easy to layer everything this way. But this I found to be very hydrating, very soothing. Centella is fabulous if you have rosacea, so definitely worth checking out. Love that, will repurchase. Okay, this is something that I had open for a couple years. Now, it smelled kind of funky when I went to get it out and finish it up, and so I thought, it doesn't totally smell off. I could probably still use it on my face, but since it doesn't smell like the original formulation, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this up on my body. So I use this on my chest. I use this on like my upper arms. I only had about a third of it left. Like I was down to right about here. So I think I definitely, I feel like I got my money's worth out of this. I wish that I would have just finished it when I first opened it, but you know, did I tell you what this is? Let me just tell you what this is. This is the MURAD Hydration Night Fix Enzyme Treatment. So a really nice gentle exfoliator. I really like this product. And again, I'm bummed that I didn't just finish it when I was using it regularly, but yeah, if you have something that kind of smells off and you're not really comfortable using it on your face, maybe your face is a little bit more sensitive, typically you can use stuff like this on your body, right? Like don't just throw it away, just use it up on your legs. Moisturize your legs, moisturize your feet, moisturize your elbows, whatever. It might not be great for the face anymore, but you can still get some life out of this some other way. So this was the only thing this month that I feel like I used outside of its like intended purpose, but I did use most of it up anyway. Let's keep going. Wait, are we done with skincare? Yes, okay, I have a body care item here. So let's go in with the Kopari Ultra Restore Body Butter with hyaluronic acid. Really, really nice body butter. Light, fresh, like coconut water type scent to this. Not highly fragranced, by the way. I really like this product a lot. I will say it worked best right out of the shower while my skin was still slightly damp. If I waited until my skin was a lot more dry, say after finishing my hair, my makeup, and then trying to put on body lotion, this was a little bit harder to rub in, but it did provide really, really deep, wonderful hydration. I love this, especially after shaving my legs. I would recommend it, hands down. I will repurchase it. It seems to have been part of quite a few of these like Ulta 21 Days of Beauty events this year. I think I saw this a couple times. So if you see this the next time, it is worth getting, trust me. Or if you see it like on sale during the holidays, get it, it's good. Let's do a couple of mascara products because we have two. So here I have the Wander Beauty Mile High Club. This is a volume and lengthening mascara. This is a great mascara, would recommend. But also the CoverGirl Lash Plumping Mascara is fabulous too. This lash plumping mascara is a little bit newer from CoverGirl, and I really like this one a lot. This has the natural bristle brush. Oh, I really wish that, okay, well, I really need to figure out my camera settings. Anyway, both of these were pretty darn good, but for the price point, this one is a really great volumizer. This one did do a good job of lengthening and volumizing. I like Wander Beauty. I think they have some really great stuff. In fact, their powder foundations are great. If you've never tried them, I really like their powder foundation a lot, but their mascaras are good too. So would repurchase both of those. I have two empties of Lumify. One of them was from my purse. I always carry Lumify in my little travel bag that I keep in my purse. One of them was from the bathroom. Lumify is what I use to make the whites of my eyes so bright and white instead of red and irritated looking. This is essentially kind of like bleach for the whites of your eyes. It's not. And never ever put bleach in your eyes. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but I don't know. It's 2023 and people do weird stuff. But anyway, both of these are fantastic. Cannot recommend this enough. Plus, I've never had any like rebound redness at all. And just one drop in each eye, that's all you need. That's it. I buy these now at Costco. You can get a set of 2 at Costco for a really great price point. So I love Costco. Costco is the best. All right, so we have a couple of makeup items in here. We have, a Laura Geller powder foundation. Now this is the, what happened to the label? I have another one, don't worry, right here. This was the Baked Elements foundation in the shade Porcelain. I picked this up when this was on clearance, and I've been using this to color correct her Balance and Brighten powder foundation. So I wish that the Balance and Brighten came in a shade like this. The Porcelain is just way too light in Balance and Brighten, but the Porcelain in this Baked Elements is actually a really great color fit for me. This has quite a bit of yellow in it. I think I still have one more of these left. Yeah, I still have one more. I'm telling you, I bought like, I think 6 or 7 of these when they were on clearance. They're no longer around. This was like a couple years ago I bought these, I think. But yeah, really great. I wish Laura Geller would bring this back. It's good powder foundation. So anyway, that's the one to not throw away. And this is the one that I finished. This one's all done. I have a eye primer. Sad, but you know what? Oh, great. I reached the maximum recording limit. That's embarrassing. This means that I've been talking for a really long time. Sorry, guys. We're almost done, I promise. Just a couple more items. This is the Veil Eye Primer from Hourglass. I love it. In fact, I loved it so much that I ordered a replacement of it. It will be here in a couple days from Sephora. I picked it up during the current sale. This has a tint to it, so it helps cover up or reduce, I guess, any redness that you might have on your lids. It keeps the eyeshadow super vibrant all day long. It keeps it from creasing, and it just makes sure that any eyeshadow look that I do is just fabulous. Like, the vibrancy is there, the color payoff is there, the longevity is there, no matter what the eyeshadow is, whether it's a high-end eyeshadow or whether it's an eyeshadow from Wet n Wild at the drugstore. Like, it just makes any eyeshadow last longer. So this was absolutely worth it. It's one of the more, I would say, expensive eye primers that I've purchased, but totally worth it. Plus, it lasted me like a year. Like, a tiny, tiny tube like this of eye primer is gonna last you forever. So totally, totally worth it in my book. I have a spiced gingerbread shea sugar scrub from Tree Hut. I bought this last holiday season and just used it this month. This one smelled yummy. It really smelled like a super nice gingerbread fragrance. I really enjoyed this one. I'm sure they have something similar out right now for the holidays. And then the very last thing, I love this product, you guys. I would absolutely recommend testing this out. This is the High Smile Teeth Whitening PAP powder. This is basically a whitening teeth powder that uses enzymes to whiten your teeth instead of like hydrogen peroxide, essentially. This was a powder. And what I did is I just used my toothbrush. I would put a little bit of toothpaste on there and then dip the toothpaste into the powder and then brush my teeth with that. Now, was the whitening as like dramatic as my custom trays with a peroxide whitening gel? No, but it whitened my teeth to a very natural level, which I actually prefer a little bit more at this point in my life. I used to love to have like the super bright white, like day glow teeth, but I don't think that looks natural. I really don't. And when I look back at some of my pictures from like my 20s when I would just bleach the crap out of my teeth all the time, like multiple times a year, I just think, man, how did I live with my teeth being that sensitive all the time from just constantly bleaching them? Not a good thing to do to your teeth. So something like this is a little bit more gentle. It'll give you a nice whitening effect, but it's not gonna give you that super bleached look. But it does attack the stains from coffee, I can tell you that. So I haven't really been drinking much in the way of red wine for a couple years now. I'm kind of past the like Pinot Noir stage of my life. So just from coffee staining, this has fixed that. And I don't know, I think my teeth are white enough for what I think they should be. I don't need to blind people when I smile at them. So anyway, that is everything from this past month. Yeah, lots of things that I would definitely recommend. If you have in-depth questions about anything, definitely leave those down below in the comments. Let me know what you finished up this past month. I appreciate you guys being here, and yeah, subscribe if you're new, give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I think there's gonna be some skincare updates, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.